Yo, what it do? It's your boy J+1. You tune in to J+1 TV. Now, anytime you're going to make an album, after the recording and the studio process, it has to get mixed and mastered. And after it comes back, you got the final product packaged up, you got to get it out to the people. So I decided to take an interview at the Brother T show with my Brother T. So we decided to hit the road.
We got my man J+1 in the house. How you doing, man?
Yeah, doing pretty good, man.
Man, I'm great, man. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by the Brother T show, man. So how you been, man?
Been great. Blessed, I can say.
Oh man, that's what's up. So, Ja, go ahead and tell my audience a little bit about yourself.
I also is a youth minister at my church, Kingdom Culture International in Rome, Georgia. I just love spreading the gospel by way of hip-hop music.
So when did you get your start in the game, man? When did you get your start in the rap game?
I actually started rapping back in the summer of 98.
Okay.
On professional level, seeking a record deal, you would say.
Okay.
I started out secular music. Back then, I was trying to be the next Lil Wayne, you would say.
Okay.
Doing everything I could to get out there. We hit the road a lot. We did a lot of stuff, big name stuff, but that just wasn't what God had for me.
Right.
So we fast forwarded a few years, I say 12 years, and back in 2009, I found Jesus during the process of going through a depressing stage because my kids were taken away from me when my marriage failed. And so during that time, man, I was just reckless, man. I was just doing any and everything that went against God's kingdom. And one day he prophesied through my mom.
Right.
And she told me everything I was going through, how I was feeling, what I was thinking, but I hadn't talked to her in about 2 months.
Right.
So at that point in time, I knew God was real. And that day I walked in church, went to Bible study, and I never looked back. And I had stopped doing music because I had no idea about gospel hip-hop. Like, I thought, to be honest with you, I thought it was the wackest thing in the world when I was coming up.
Right.
I didn't know about Lecrae and none of that. I didn't know about Canton Jones. I didn't know about nothing.
Right.
And so I started focusing on doing clothes and movies and plays and things like that because I didn't think I could rap anymore. And then T had his first album, Motivational Music.
Right. Mm-hmm.
He came to my church. And
Okay.
he came out.
Right.
On Lil Wayne, Millie, doing that song.
Right.
And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at him. But what changed my life is when I turned around and I seen people from 5 years old to 60 years old jumping up and down like they at the club.
Right.
And I'm looking around, I was like, man, I can do that. And I went home and started on my first mixtape. And then you fast forward it now, that was 2009. Now this is my 6th project coming out in March. So
wow, okay.
Yeah, so it's been a lot of work going on between me
got
and now.
That's what's on the Brother T show. So tell us about your latest project. I mean, I got, the graduation educational music part 3, but I also, world premiere, sneak preview. From Genesis to Revelation. You handed this to me. You said this is not even released yet. And I feel so privileged right now
yes,
to be getting this. Now tell us about both of these projects and what you promoting today.
Okay, what I'm promoting today is From Genesis to Revelation, which is my 2nd album, my 6th project altogether. It has 12 tracks on it. It will be released nationwide on March 13th. You can hit me up on my website, www.j+1.com, and the +1 is plus1.com. You can hit me up on my website. We working it out. We're trying to get it into like Walmart, Best Buy, and Barnes and Nobles right now. So we're working on trying to get it to a place where you can go and get it. If your store don't have it in your city, they can order it. So that's what we're working on now. But see, what happened was I recorded that album sometime last year. And, going through all the red tape of getting it, UPC codes, the album cover, and all the stuff that goes in putting out the album, packaging it up.
Yeah.
I found out it wasn't coming out till March.
Okay.
So I went back in the studio and recorded Educational Music Part 3, the third part to the series of mixtapes I do. It's called Educational Music.
Okay.
And I went in and did that just to give the fans something to hold them over till March.
Okay.
And so that's how that CD came about. And so I just recorded that. That just came out in October 29th.
Okay.
So, I just be working,
Yeah, you been working.
Yeah, man, I dropped 4 projects in 1 year, so it's like...
I ought to call you Prince. I'm just kidding.
But it's all grace from God, man. It's all favor. It's all Him giving me what to write about. It's like I can't take credit for nothing I do.
Exactly.
I might say I dropped 4 projects in a year, but that wasn't me. It's all Him, so He got to get the glory.
Shout out to the City
Takers,
Takers,
man.
Oh, City Takers, yeah.
Shout out to City Takers.
All right.
I love City Takers. I was just there with Cam Jones stuff.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Scott Free, man. My boy
Scott
Juice.
Free. Jesus
My boy
Juice,
Double, man. I seen Double was on your show.
Yeah, Double
Shout out
was
to
on
my
here.
boy Double, man.
Yeah, Double's on here. Yeah.
Enlightenment. Crazy song.
I know Enlightenment. I know him personally.
That's my man.
I got him coming here in March. I know him personally. I used to be his youth advisor.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
I like them guys, man. They're some incredible ministers of the gospel first and foremost before the music. So I love those guys.
All right, well, cool. Well, we're going to take a break. We're going to have my man Job Plus One perform live on the Brother T Show. 888-690-1841 is the phone number. BrotherTShow.com is the website. Stand by.